tap like and subscribe.
After saying goodbye to his grandfather, Keo set out for the land of stone bells to fulfill his mission. This journey would be incredibly perilous. Over 7 days, Keo faced trials unlike any he had known. Day 1, a dark forest with a pack of wild wolves growling all around. Keo clenched the glowing gem. His heartbeat synced with its clear, ringing hum. Day 3, a vast swamp blocked the path. Crocodiles lurked beneath the murky water. Each flick of their tails sounded like a threatening thump. Keo tiptoed across rotting stumps to get through. Day 5, a scorching desert stretched on and on. Beneath the sand, rattlesnakes slid and coiled. Their tails rattled with a cold, metallic buzz. Keo's throat was parched, but the gem's light still guided him. Day 7, a colossal stone mountain appeared. Keo squeezed through a narrow rock cleft, scratched and dusty. Before him lay an ancient village. Giant stone bells rose among the rooftops. The village was utterly silent. Only the gem in his hand kept resonating with a mournful ring. The sound felt like a desperate plea for help. Keo pressed himself behind a large boulder. A towering stone bell stood before him like a fortress. Beside its entrance loomed 2 giant stone sentinels. Their eyes glowed red. Their hands gripped sharp tridents. From within, the bell came choked, sorrowful moans. The air was bitterly cold. Keo's heart pounded like a war drum. He held his breath, afraid to make a sound. A whisper brushed Keo's ear.
Shh, don't make a sound.
Keo started and turned. 2 brown-furred squirrels peeked out from a bush. Their bright eyes shone with worry and fear.
Boy, don't go near those stone guards. They serve the Stone Lord. He's imprisoned the villagers inside the giant stone bells.
Imprisoned inside the bells?
Yes. He uses the bells to drain people's strength and courage. Those who are trapped slowly lose their faith. Only fear remains. The groans you hear are their cries for help.
Keo tightened his fist. Determination lit his eyes.
To free the villagers, you must face the Stone Guardians and the Stone Lord himself.
A fleeting vision of the villagers' joyful past appears. Now they are gaunt, forced to toil under the shadow of the dark bell.
We can't let this continue. I will save them.
But the Stone Lord is very powerful. Stone Guardians watch everywhere. Many have lost their lives resisting him. Grandfather taught me, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing to keep going, even when your heart is trembling. For the villagers, I must not back down.
The wind rustles the leaves as if lending strength. The 2 squirrels look at each other, then nod gently. Keo hides behind a boulder, thinking up a plan.
Can you 2 distract those stone guards? Just for a moment. Enough for me to slip inside the bell.
They're enormous.
I believe you can do it. The people inside are waiting to be saved.
The 2 squirrels nimbly leap from branch to branch. They toss pine cones that clatter across the ground. The noise rings out crisply. The 2 stone guards immediately turn. Their eyes glow red. They growl. They pound their tridents on the ground. They chase after the darting squirrels. Keo dashes through the gap in the bell's body as it cracks open. Inside, it is dark and cold. Keo creeps along the stone wall. A frail, elderly voice echoes from a narrow slit.
Boy, please save our village.
What happened to our home?
Long ago, the Stone Lord, an ancient spirit of rock, cast darkness everywhere. He made stone guardians as his servants, marching to conquer and destroy. Heaven and earth were angered. Living beings wept. Then the brave fire dragon appeared and battled him for many days and nights. At last, the fire dragon sealed the Stone Lord inside the ancient bell. The world finally knew peace. But the seal weakened. Some villagers, driven by greed, removed the sealing stone atop the bell. The seal broke. The Stone Lord escaped, consumed by boundless hatred. He enslaved the villagers, forcing them to build a stone citadel as his stronghold.
How can I save everyone, Elder? The Stone Lord is very strong and enormous.
There's only one way. Place the sealing shard back at the top of the ancient bell. He knows his weakness. He always keeps the shard on him and sleeps right on the bell's summit. If you set the shard into its exact socket, the seal will be reborn. all stone guardians will vanish.
The gem in Kyo's hand trembles softly.
I understand.
The night is silent. Moonlight spills silver across the stone. Kyo and the two squirrels creep to the base of the stone bell. Above them, the Stone Lord is sleeping. He cradles the glowing ceiling shard. Each breath makes the ground faintly tremble.
Asleep, yet still frightening.
If he sleeps deeply, we have a chance.
Kyo picks up a long, dry reed. He tiptoes closer. The tip of the reed lightly touches the Stone Lord's nose. The Stone Lord scrunches his face.
What is this?
The Stone Lord lets out a huge sneeze. He rubs his nose. The ceiling shard slips from his hand. It drops onto the stone ledge. The two squirrels dart like lightning. They snatch the shard. They slip behind a boulder.
First step done. Now we have to draw him away from the bell summit.
The two squirrels climb onto a distant outcrop. They toss pebbles. Clack! Far away, the villagers hear the signal. They pound on the stone walls, raising a pounding echo.
Who dares disturb me?
The Stone Lord hurls rocks in a fury. He moves off the top of the bell. This is it. Kyo grips the ceiling shard tight. He climbs swiftly up the bell's body. His small hands clutch each stone ridge. Below, the villagers hold their breath. The two squirrels circle to keep the Stone Lord busy. Kyo reaches the summit of the bell. Wind lashes hard, tossing his hair. The shard's glow reflects across his face.
For the villagers, for all living things.
Kyo sets the ceiling shard into the socket atop the bell. Light blossoms, flooding the entire valley. The ancient bell tolls long and deep, like the earth itself singing. The Stone Lord whips around. He roars in madness. A current of light from the bell coils around him. It draws his spirit back inside.
No, I refuse.
A few seconds of stillness settle. Then cheers erupt everywhere. The stone guards crumble into dust. The two squirrels hug each other and jump for joy. Kyo stands atop the bell, breathing hard.
The Stone Lord has been sealed again. The villagers are free.
Light spreads across the valley. The sky slowly turns clear and blue. Dawn touches Kyo's dust-smudged face. Kyo sits on the top of the bell. From below, voices call out.
Kyo, brave boy.
The two squirrels climb onto Kyo's shoulders.
We did it! Without you two, I couldn't have succeeded.
Thanks to you, we are saved. Your courage will be told for generations.
I only followed what my heart told me.
The village elder takes out a bright golden shard.
This is the Shard of Courage. Our village has safeguarded it for 1,000 years. It is given only to the most worthy and courageous. Accept it to continue your journey and help bring peace to all beings.
Kyo happily and proudly accepts the shard. Kyo looks up at the sky. The drifting clouds and rays of light sketch a path.
Perhaps it's time to continue the journey.
Where to next, Kyo?
To wherever the light leads.
That night, the village celebrates with a festival until dawn. Joy spreads across every rooftop. Kyo knows the road ahead is still very long. A land of wisdom and knowledge awaits him. The quest for the Shard of Wisdom is about to begin.
There's more! Stay tuned for the next episode, friends!